Dylan Tomko, cst100, Mr. Hollinger. Informative speech. The dog hunting ban in Virginia. Whitetail deer hunting is a very popular sport in Virginia and has been since the settlers came to Jamestown in the 1600s, and even before when the Indians were in North America alone. It has increased in popularity over the past century, and people are starting to realize some of the flaws in Virginia hunting regulations. The big issue with hunting in Virginia is that hunters are allowed, in most counties, to use dogs to hunt deer. Now this means that dog handlers let the dogs out of a cage and chase the deer through the woods where they are likely to run into an armed hunter that shoots them down. Doesn't seem very sporty, right? Well, I believe that hunting for deer with dogs should be illegal in the entire state of Virginia. It's just unsportsmanlike, but not only is it unsportsmanlike, but unethical as well. I have personally dealt with dogs roaming freely into my private property where I restrict dog hunting. Also, there are only a few states and counties left that allow dog hunting in the USA. And the number of deer killed by cars every year from dogs is at an unbelievable high in 2012. There are two main types of hunting, still hunting and dog hunting. I already went over what dog hunting was, and still hunting is pretty much the exact opposite of what dog hunting is. When you're still hunting, hunters usually scout out land they think deer are moving through and pattern the deer. And this takes time. Then they sit in a tree stand and move silently through the woods and wait for the deer to come to them. This is what makes still hunting the sport and challenge that it truly is. Where on the other hand, dog hunting is about being able to shoot a deer running by. All you need is good aim and you've mastered the dog hunting trade. In the United States today, there are just 11 states left that allow dog hunting to be done legally. However, two of those states, Hawaii and California, do not have a whitetail population. The other 9 states were a part of the old Confederacy: Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, Mississippi, North Carolina, South Carolina, and finally Virginia. Texas was until 1990 when a mass amount of complaints came in from non-hunters and landowners. 20 years later, Texas has the biggest population of whitetail deer in the country, which is great for still hunters. And this is one of the main reasons why dog hunting should be illegal. Deer are not the only ones that should be on the defense when it comes to running dogs. Dogs will run deer through any type of terrain to catch them, especially if a hunter misses his shot, which happens regularly. This can cause deer to run unknowingly into roads and highways. There have been numerous amounts of accidents from people swerving away from hitting a deer, or even the dogs chasing them. People have died to protect animals, and without dog hunting, humans will not be at such a high risk anymore, because dogs won't be able to run into the highway anymore, which is a big, big thing. In 2012, the National Highway Safety and Traffic Patrol recorded over 1 million dog and deer accidents. Dogs are also at risk of death and unhealthy living due to dog hunting. Many hunt clubs have dogs that stay at the club year-round. They are only let out of the kennels for less than 2 months out of a given year, since the deer hunting season is so short. Not only do they stay in a kennel all day, but they are undernourished and not treated how domesticated animals should be treated. Dogs are injured and sometimes killed while hunting. There have been many accidents of dogs being injured or killed when hunting a quarry animal across roads and railway lines. The owners do not keep up with the cleanup of kennels, and more importantly, the dogs are not shown the love they deserve and to have a house and the pets they are. Dogs are supposed to be let out and able to roam, but only to a certain extent, which does not include dog hunting. Deer hunting is something that will be a part of our heritage forever, not only as a sport, but as a way of life. If hunting with dogs is continued in the state of Virginia, then we might not be able to share this part of our heritage with our children's children, especially if dogs continue to take away the deer population faster than deer can reproduce. When dog hunting, the chances of harvesting a deer is higher since the dogs really push the deer unnaturally into areas where they're not safe. This is bad because deer are killed more and more when dog hunting rather than still hunting. Because compared to still hunting, it's just you and the deer moving naturally in the environment, which puts a lot of stress on the deer when they're being chased by dogs every day. In summary, dog hunting for deer is not something that should be continued in Virginia anymore. It is not only unethical, but it isn't fair for dogs to be treated cruel. It isn't fair for dogs to be treated cruel. Dogs should roam freely, which leads to accidents that involve humans. And there are just 9 states left in the U.S. that still allow dog hunting to be done legally. I hope this article has persuaded you to go against dog hunting, not just for us, but for the animals as well. All in all, I personally believe that using dogs to hunt deer should be illegal in Virginia. I am an avid outdoorsman and can personally relate to the devastation dogs have put on the deer population. The proof is there. We as Americans just need to do something about it. I hope I was able to inform you guys enough on why dog hunting should be banned. Thank you.